In the original story, there are elements of Vikings that battle dragons, and there are elements of Vikings training dragons, and we thought we had to choose like one or the other, and we decided that the best choice would be to have dragons and Vikings at war, and then Hiccup could be the character that would bridge that gap and begin a friendship with this sort of forbidden creature. So the design for that dragon was it was a kind of a rush project, and building the dragon was also a kind of a bit of a miracle. I think they normally take about a year to build and rig and surface, and Toothless was done in about 3 months.
Chris and I, we love characters. We love young protagonists in particular, but we love the opportunity to imbue them with traits that are very familiar to us, you know, that are inherent in our brothers and sisters and friends, and so they have moments of fault and moments of heroism, and we learned that back on Mulan. We carried it through Lilo and Stitch and then into this.
We couldn't figure out what color to make the dragon, and Dean and I were in one of the story artists' rooms talking about their sequence, and on their desktop of their little Cintiq, they had a picture of a Black Panther, and we both went, "That's it! Like, that's amazing! Let's do that. Let's make him all black." I just saw the color drain from their faces. I think lighting an all-black creature is not a party.
It's the best part of animation, where you can actually sit. You know what the fence posts are. You know how much time you have, and we protected that by making moments shorter around it. And we had a piece of music that was very inspiring to us that we got from a band called Sigur Rós. And so there was already this amazing feeling to it, and then into that they put these great ideas of, like, what if the dragon mimics his behavior, and you know, what if he has an opinion about him stepping on the lines that he's just drawn in the sand, and all of those things make it very specific and make it very charming.
We found out later that Takao Noguchi was a big fan of Stitch, so there might have been some coming in there. I think the thing that really pushed it over the edge was those big plates that were on his head that really gave it that sort of Stitchy look with when he's got his ears out.
I think there's some of that mischievous quality as well of Stitch that crossed over. But definitely, I think in his design, he was motivated by, we wanted him to be a different kind of dragon, and he had very specific requirements. On one side, he had to be ferocious. The idea of him being black is that he could hide in the night, and so you would hear him coming and you'd feel his effects, but no Viking had ever seen one. So there was a mystery surrounding the beast. We wanted it to be a certain size so that when Hiccup climbed onto it, the proportion felt right, that he could fly it but not be a little speck on its back. And the dragon itself had to be very flight-worthy, so it didn't have a lot of appendages. It was quite blunt and sparrow-like in its design.